across the room and I see your faces, I'm going to tell you I'm going to miss you. That's not a good speech, but, it's true. Each of our journey, or your journey, has been an individual one, but we've gone down this road together over the last 6 weeks. I want to share a quote with you that's a favorite of mine from somebody you might not know, or you might know. You can let me know. Her name's Willa Cather. Good, I'm glad. And this is from a book that you might know called Song of the Lark. And you might know what a lark is now.
Now we do.
Yes, you do, right? And her quote is, there are some things you learn best in calm, and others you learn better in a storm. Think about that for a minute. Over the last 6 weeks, what did you learn in the calm, and what did you learn in a storm? I say that because really, think about how you started this journey 6 weeks ago. Let's go back to Friday, June 21st. What was happening in your country? That kind of started as a storm a little bit. The protests and the airports closed. You guys went through a lot to get here. Of course, we got the call Saturday, and I want to thank all my program staff for being so flexible. We had all the schedules set up for Saturday, and we found out you weren't coming. And we're like, okay, let's move it to Sunday. So I guess in a way we got a day off on Saturday, but they were also flexible in moving everything around, calling for the buses and everything. And then we had the honor of greeting you on that Saturday morning. I meant Sunday morning. See, I still don't get it right in my head. But learning things in a storm and in the calm, it gives you very different perspectives. And once you started here, things started to calm down. And when I think of learning with you all in the calm, my mind goes back to when we were in Red Cloud and we were on the Cather Prairie. We all got out of the bus. We all had lunch. You were kind of sleepy because you had eaten, but you were excited at the same time. And I remember standing there and I could hear the wind blowing. Remember that wind? Yeah. Across the brome, the grass, the wild grass. And it was quiet. But then it was broken by the excitement of 40 Brazilians. Oh, wow! Look at this! There's nothing! We can't believe there's nothing! Let's take a picture of nothing! And I'm thinking, I'm from Nebraska, you're right. But that shows the difference of what is appreciated and what is a new learned experience. And in that calm, you were absorbing that and you were learning that. And I also learned to have a different perspective of my state, my school, my university here, from listening to your comments. You didn't get enough surveys, did you? Thank you for filling those out. But the point is that in that calm, it was just, I still have that in my mind's eye, that afternoon, spending that time with you. And then after that, do you remember the wonderful bus ride through the corn? The bus was going 10 miles an hour. Yes, all the corn. And remember the night before when we watched Old Pioneers and you asked me, will we get to see roads like this? And will we get to see the corn? By the time we were done that weekend, you guys were like, I don't want to see corn ever again. It was a learning experience. Of course, we all know the bus driver went slow because he didn't want to damage the air conditioning. And a lot of you were thinking, oh, they're going very slow so we can see the corn. And I'm having a different perspective, saying, why why is it taking so long? You know, I was hoping we could get back to town and do a little shopping, which you guys managed to do very well. I know now to add 8 hours to every stop for shopping. But anyhow. Well, today we're here to celebrate all those memories and learning experiences by bringing you together and giving you your certificate from the program. Again, I'd like to thank all your teaching staff, all the Luno teachers, and she's a great colleague to work with. I don't know if you knew this, and now I'm starting to sound like Tom Gutierrez a little bit, but I guess after working for him for over 3 years, it's rubbing off. But I was Ann's work study, her student worker, kind of like Stacy and Emily are, and Natalie was for me in the early 1980s, just a few years ago.
I have a picture in my office if you want to make a copy of Anne. He's about 10 years old.
Yeah, I was about 20, and I was working for her. So, of course, when I started here at the university, they pulled out that picture. I'm like, oh my gosh. So the relationships here go back a long time, and now you are part of those relationships. You're part of our story, and we hope to remain a part of your story from now and moving forward. Well, I'm going to keep it. It was a little longer than I expected, but I'd like to introduce B.J. Reed. He's going to give a few words from the senior administration of the university to you, and then we'll proceed with giving you your certificates. Again, thank you. It's been an honor.